Hello. Hey Scorpio. This is your reading for the remainder of September. This is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am Toy, and this is Infinite Work. We are going to get right into it because my laptop and my tablet has the worst fucking data, whatever it's called. I can't hold a lot of stuff, so this shit'll cut off quick. And then I'll be looking crazy. Excuse me, person, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We will do couple Scorpios first, then single, then we'll get to the money, honey. Okay? So what's going on with my couple Scorpios from now until the end of September? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Couple Scorpios. More. Okay, what's the mutual energy on my couple Scorpios from now until the end of September? Mutual energy between you and your partner from now until the end of September. Couple Scorpios. 3 cards popped out, so we have romantic feelings at the bottom of the deck. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And deception. Someone was wearing a false mask in this relationship. So I don't fucking know. Let's keep going. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, how's a Scorpio feeling? What's Scorpio's energy? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And how is Scorpio with passion at the bottom of the deck? And how is Scorpio's partner feeling from now until the end of September? Got 2 cards here. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And keep an open mind. At the bottom of the deck, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, how I feel, Scorpio, is that someone's acting like everything is cool in a relationship, and actually, it's not. Someone may be feeling away. See, and remember, this is the energy, it's fluid, so if it's the other person or if it's vice versa, you do it however you need to. True love is here for Scorpio. Why is true love here for Scorpio? Why is true love here for Scorpio? Okay, so abundance and miracle flew out in the reverse. Isolation is at the bottom of the deck, so we'll get into this in a minute, because that's actually pretty deep, Scorpio. Okay. Separation and retreat. Why is this here for Scorpio's partner? Why is separation and retreat here for Scorpio's partner? Okay. So you got passion, which is the sacral chakra. Discovery came out in the reverse, and perseverance came out. Alright. So if you have children, that might be of issue. It may be difficult if you have children or your partner has children, either way, to integrate the two. There may be a sense of, like I said, lightheartedness that's actually not, that's deceptive. You know, something may be wrong. So on your side, Scorpio, let's Let's start with you. So you got true love in the upright, and then abundance and miracle in the reverse. These are both solar plexus um, chakra cards. And so it's kind of like, okay, it's true love. You really love this person, but at the same time, your own confidence, your self love is not up to par. Which, if that's not up to par, it can be kind of difficult, even though you may think you're loving somebody in a healthy way. Not that you're not loving them, but it may not be healthy, no matter how you might think it is healthy. It really may be some toxicity there because of the fact that your own abundance and how you see yourself, your self confidence is seeming to be a little mucked up. Therefore, you might not really know what true love is, Scorpio. For those that it resonates with, keep an open mind, because what you know to be love, and look, healing family issues is right there beneath it. What you know to be love just may not be it, and there may be this real youthful, playful, lighthearted energy between the two of you. But after that comes off, at some point that has to come off, right? So everything can't just be, you know, passion and sex and fun and happy. When you're in a partnership, when you're in a romantic partnership, those layers have to come off, and that person has to see the true you. That person has to see the true you. And it's not always cute. It's not always light. It's not always funny. Sometimes it's downright horrific, but the person that really loves you is going to stick by you unconditional through that. But you're not going to attract the person that loves you unconditionally if you've yet to love yourself unconditionally. How about this? Even if you do attract the person that loves you unconditionally, it's likely not going to last very long, because when you don't have that value, see that value in yourself, it's just, I know people say somebody that certain people sometimes love them to a place of loving themselves. And it's just like, I guess, yeah, you could fall in love with like a healer type of person that like embodies that archetype and embodies that energy. Yeah, but you still have to be able to stand on your own too. What if that person goes out and gets hit by a bus tomorrow? Then you're searching the rest of your life for this healer archetype that's going to keep you right. Like, no, you have to stand on your own too. And even if this is a good love, if you don't have this in the upright, know that you are abundant. Know that you are miraculous. Know that you're that shit. Not what you pretend to know. Like, really, really know inside. And what the fuck? Okay. Now, with this person, I feel like these three cards at the top is also talking about two people who may have some childhood trauma that they haven't healed as adults. And I feel that more on on your person side. And like I said, you can flip it and turn it however you want. I feel that more on your person side. I feel like your person doesn't really know like what makes them happy, what makes them passionate, what makes them, what was at the bottom here? Happy. What I said. What they did. I think that you guys are two people who are in a relationship, but who are not necessarily knowing how to have a functional relationship, who have some things that need to be healed. And that doesn't mean that you guys have to be apart to heal it, but it does seem like that your partner is going to take a little bit of a break. It does seem like that, because it seems like they need to discover themselves. I feel like they're in like a whirlwind, like they're going round and round and round. And the fact that and I feel like you're trying to create something too, right? I feel like you're on that path of loving yourself and that confidence. And I feel like you are taking steps and doing things to do that. And in the midst of that, because I feel like you guys met in a kind of unhealthy, kind of toxic place. And I think that you guys did help to heal each other. But I think in the midst of you trying to find your own abundance, and as your partner is watching you do this, and probably even being a part of it, like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that, planning with you, I think that it's also bringing up for them, like, what is it that makes me happy? Like, who am I? Like, what is my passion? What brings me joy? And, for that reason, they may need to take a little bit of a break. But keep an open mind, and stay positive, Scorpio, because to me it doesn't feel like the end all be all, because it doesn't feel like there's necessarily a problem within the relationship, but it's like maybe this was the point of the relationship to trigger something, or maybe the point is to go further, but there just needs to be a little bit of a pause so that each of you can discover what really makes you happy before you start putting on the responsibility on another motherfucker to make you happy, and you don't even know what really makes you happy. Excuse my language. Or putting the responsibility on somebody else to love you so unconditionally and see how great of a person you are when you don't even see that for yourself. Alright. Source, what's your advice for the couple Scorpios? I be going off on the couples with my single ass. It's crazy. Alright, Scorpio. So what's your advice for the Scorpio? We're gonna do it separately, one for you and one for your partner. What's your advice for the Scorpio? Union and courting man with the brunette female. So you might be the brunette female, you might be the courting man. What does this have to do with anything? Let's see. Okay. Because it's landed on top of your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Scorpio, you probably don't want to hear this. I'm sorry. And this is a general reading, right? So don't go running with this. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Okay? Don't force it. But for me, the people that this resonates with, I feel like there may be someone, I don't want to say someone else for you, because it's like, you gotta get this together. You gotta get this together. Maybe this is courting man. Okay, maybe Scorpio, you need to get in touch with your divine masculine energy. Even though that's not Ice King, that's courting man. I get it. But I feel like you really need to get in touch with your divine masculine energy, your manifesting energies, so that you can really understand what it is that you want, what makes you happy. Like, honestly, y'all, this is sad because I feel like you're trying to create what makes you happy without really knowing what makes you happy. Like, it's like this cookie cutter image of what is supposed to make you happy, I guess. I don't really know how to put it. For some of you, this might mean moving on from this relationship and moving on to someone else. It might. But I'm really feeling more like, let's see, let's clarify this. Why is, do I want to use these? Yeah. Why is courting man here with union for Scorpio? For a couple Scorpios. Oh, maybe this is saying too. Yeah, that is what it's saying. Yeah, look at that. With the Five of Coins, the Two of Coins, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups all in reverse, the Four of Staffs in the upright. Scorpio, let this person go. If they want to leave with this separation and retreat, there may be something better. Well, there's always something better. Once one door closes, another opens. So there's always something better. But maybe pretty quickly there'll be something that is more in alignment. But still, Scorpio, this this have got to get together. And maybe you're realizing that this is not your true love and there's not abundance here and there's not, longevity here in this situation, which is fine because this person is kind of off going to find and define their own happiness. All right, let's move it along because I stay too long on it, child. I stay way too long on it. 15 minutes, and I only got another 15 minutes before this thing cut off on my dog ass. Alright, Scorpio couples. I mean, that was Scorpio couples. Scorpio singles. Three, two, one. Scorpio singles. What's the energy surrounding or that Scorpio singles are giving out for the rest of September 2019? Scorpio singles. What's going on with the Scorpio singles? Thank you. It's getting heavy over here. Okay, so we have healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Um, okay. I don't feel like we need a second person thing here. Okay, we got guilt flew out, but I didn't ask anything. Guilt came out for healing family issues. Okay, why is family issues here? Why is healing family issues here? Yeah, two cards came out, really. So, miracle flipped over, but prayer was here. Okay, so we got healing family issues, and we have miracle. So, excuse me, I'm going to tell you what I get from this immediately is that, you know, sometimes it takes for us to get to the place that we're going in order to realize what the journey was about. Sometimes it's not so clear, it's not so evident why we had to go through the things that we had to go through, i.e. childhood, young relationships and all this, that, and the third. Um, Single Scorpios, okay, you may have become addicted to this victimization thing. Don't fight me, all right? But you may have come a bit addicted to this victimization thing. And it may be where you pull your power from. Feeling like so many people did you wrong and you made it through it. Or feeling, and you're strong and you made it through and, take no shit. Whatever the war stories that we tell. It's life. And when you get through certain things in life, don't sell yourself short if you got through something hard, especially as a child. Don't sell yourself short. But let's not throw up the war hero flag just yet, right? Let's balance it out, single Scorpios, because you have responsibility. Now, if we're talking about childhood things, then no, you don't. And, there's just a need to heal from it. But if we're talking about anything in your adult existence, excuse me, you have responsibility in that you're not a victim, you're a volunteer, you're a victor, even, but that is determined on how you take it and how you use it going forward. It fucks with your self-esteem, and you may think that you feel powerful, like there's some type of feeling powerful in this victimization mode, and you're being delusional, like I, delusional in yourself. That's not what I want to say. It's like you're tricking yourself because you find some. It's like for those that this resonates with. It's like you find some type of power in this victimization role, but you're not even understanding how it's blocking you. How that's not real self-esteem. How that's not real strength. What you're talking about. Like let that shit go. whatever it is that happened, you have to let it go. It's like this almost makes you feel alive. It's almost like when things are just like kind of mundane and things are just going on day to day life. Like you will legit think about this old ass shit and get a real feeling from it, and it really keeps you going. Like as much as you say that it depresses you or makes you upset, like I feel like it legit keeps you going. Let that shit go. That's not healthy. You know, just because you bored, find something to do. The idle mind is a devil workshop. Find something to do. Don't keep reverting back to this place where you're remembering all the things that people did to you and like finding some type of comfort in weeping about it or talking about it or being angry about it. Like, let that shit go. All right? Because it's blocking you. Scorpio and your money, honey. And why? It's probably going to show up here in your money because just the way shit works sometimes. I don't know. Maybe you're one of the lucky people in the world whose money is not connected to their relationship. I'm not that lucky. Maybe you are. Let's see. Money for the Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. From now until the end of September. 3 more. Okay, Scorpio. It I'm going to just ask again. Scorpio, from now until the end of September. Career and finances for my Scorpios from now until the end of September. Thank you. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. I wonder if the compass card came out. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have coming apart, the number 46, which is the number 10. We have wide open in the reverse, which is the number 6. All of these really came out kind of like this, but I feel like they want to like turn. Okay, you got dry desert and you have slow and steady. You have 3 and 4. Okay. Endings and new beginnings. So you could be losing a job, starting another one, leaving a job, starting a business, leaving some type of business partnership, starting something else. Whatever it is that you're leaving, don't get caught up in this victimization mode because it is the 10, which means endings, but then new beginnings as well. So don't forget about that, right? Don't think that something is going to end and then you're just going to be sitting in the dark looking stupid. Cut the victim shit out. It's going to be okay, right? There may be a period of pause, especially with the slow and steady card and the dry desert card here. I think that that is a necessary pause in order for you, honestly, to, so I feel like it's two different things. Money. It might be a time to close up. It might be a time to not loan, not give money to anyone. You may need to kind of really be really tight with your money right now, Scorpio, in order to build this new foundation. And not tight in a toxic way where it's like 4 Pentacles type, but just, you know, very conscious of how you're moving. And I think that you got to move on some G shit for the rest of the month, Scorpio. I think you need to move in silence, like lasagna, like Granny said. Real G's move in silence, like lasagna. Yeah, man. I think that's what it's gonna take this month, Scorpio. Um, okay, let's clarify this a little bit. 24. I got a little bit of time. Okay, why is wide open here in the reverse? Enlightenment. Sorry. Enlightenment and miracle at the bottom of the deck, and abundance and joy. All these yellow cards. So I think what this wide open card is about is I feel like you need to close out. Like I said, Scorpio, find out about Scorpio. I think this may also be why this person is leaving your life. This may also be why your spread for your singles had nothing to do with anybody else, but really talked about your own comfort level in the space of victimization. And I think with this wide open card in the reverse, I think that you need to be closed off right now in order to get some enlightenment about yourself. Um, Not only just focusing on yourself, but like I said, also with the singles reading, to not to point the finger so much outside of yourself. When you take accountability and responsibility for yourself, that does not negate what anyone else did to you, right? When you say, you know what, I did this, even if it's that, I took no action to protect myself from this person, seeing that they was on some fuck boy, fuck girl shit. I set no boundaries or whatever. If you're talking about adult stuff, that does not take away from what they did being wrong. It doesn't. It doesn't negate you taking accountability and responsibility. It doesn't mean that what they did was okay. That means that you're taking the lesson, you're seeing what you did, what you could have done better, what you will do better in the future, and you're taking that and you're moving your ass along with it. It has nothing to do with them. So don't feel like you're losing when you do that, right? And then also, don't feel like you're losing when you do that. And then also you have to understand that even in your money sector, if you don't have like this understanding of yourself, how you move, because when you shut your eyes to the accountability and responsibility of yourself, right, you're closing your eyes to parts of yourself. So now you can't be fully aware and present in your movements because you've made yourself believe as a victim. That means you didn't do anything wrong. You just got done wrong. So now you take the power away from yourself. And then also you take that shadow aspect of yourself away where it's like you're this perfect being, and so there's no balance to you. If there's no balance, the number 6 here wide open, that reciprocity can't come in, can't go out, can't do nothing. So I feel like you need some enlightenment on yourself, and that's affecting your money. Okay, why is slow and steady here? How could this affect your money? You say, well, maybe you don't even really want to know what you want to do, or you don't know what you like. Slow and steady with abundance and joy and renewal at the bottom of the deck. And then look, perception and growth and expansion and complete. Come on, Scorpio. Get up then. But you gotta start. You gotta start moving, and it don't rush. It took you however many years old you are to get into this position. Just chill out. Get to know yourself. Get to expand your horizons a bit. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. If this is something that happened to you when you were a child and it's got you bound, right, and in this place of not really knowing yourself, you don't have any accountability to take as a child, but as an adult now, you have to wrap your hands around that child, wrap your arms around that child, and let them know everything's okay and move forward, right? You didn't do it, and that is kind of fucked up sometimes, but you're strong enough, Scorpio. You're the Scorpion. You feel me? Like, you're strong enough to pick yourself up. You got to, because ain't nobody else going to do it. Fuck all that. What's fair? It don't matter about what's fair. I could tell you some stories of my life. It It's not fair. It's just what the fuck it is. So what? Make it work for you. Why is dry desert here? Okay. So you at the foundation. You at the base, right? Dry desert. You don't know when next time you gonna have no water, no food, no this, no that, no the other. Have faith in the process. Look, completion. Because it's bringing you to a place for you to release things that you need to release so that you can be better, Scorpio, okay? Coming apart and release. Isolation is at the bottom, underneath it. It's gonna take some time to yourself. It's all right. Don't be afraid of time to yourself. Don't be afraid of yourself. You can run from this if you want. I would not suggest it. Okay? And underneath that card was this. Just by the way, compass and encouragement. Look, oh my God. I love when they do this. I love when they do this. Like, the cards just keep telling the fucking story. Right? Point to true north. If you're confused about what to do, just ask God. Just tell me, I don't know what to do. Ask your ancestors, your angels, or whoever you pray to. It's okay, I don't know what to do. I guarantee you they'll come through with that encouragement. I guarantee you you'll get that enlightenment that you need. Right? You're going into the unknown. But 7 is the God number. Right? For me as a reader, it talks about, anytime it's 7, it talks about the God within yourself. For me. So it is the unknown, but it's you. Go. You have to. You can't expect nobody to come around, want to get to know you, love you, accept you if you're not even willing to do this for yourself. You have to fucking do it. And when you do, it'll be the filtered dreams. It will. It will. Everything you want will be able to manifest. But that's the Trinity. You have to really connect yourself, mind, body, and soul. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, man, woman, child. However, that connection have got to be made. Okay? These goblins. This time, this number 5 is changed, but this card is all about old insecurities. Look at them in the dark, just waiting to jump out and bite a motherfucker. Goblins, it's old. Turn on the lights. It's clean up. Time to clean house. You're protected. God damn it, you're protected, Scorpio. You're going through a change. You're going through a metamorphosis, and right now it might feel like rock bottom. You have what you need to get through it. You have what you need to get through it. You're a talisman. The education that you got already thus far will help you get to where you need to be. See how she naked and shit? You gotta get to the core of yourself. And God is here. Wizard of Awareness. Watch. Look, 3 and then the 33. Peaks of joy. Look, it's waiting for you. Follow him. Follow him. And I don't mean God like God is some white man sitting. That's not what I mean. I mean the God in you. Like, he's sitting back, he's observing. It's the Trinity number. His wheels is spinning in the back. He's watching. He got a scepter in his hand. You feel what I'm saying? Right? So the change may be difficult, but go ahead and go with the flow. Um, and I don't want you to be focused on commitment. Oh, but look, with the commitment card here, and then this is right after with Gentle Gardener. So I feel like with commitment, this is your coming together with spirit. Okay, good. Because I don't want you to focus on an outside relationship right now. You got so much to manifest and so much to do within yourself about what I want you to do. You grown as shit. I just love y'all, even through this computer screen. And I just want y'all to be y'all best selves. And Scorpio, y'all the shit. You know, so I just want y'all to be y'all best selves. My sister is a Scorpio. She's like my favorite person. Okay, I have to go. I love you guys. It probably cut off. Probably gonna have to do a 2-part. It is what it is. I love you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's subscribe. Let me know how this video resonated with you, the reading resonated with you. And I will be back next month. Thank you, Scorpios. Bye-bye.